Hey guys! So, I'm Emily.
And I'm Allison.
It was going to be about our DigiTour experience, which was in October.
And we went to the Toronto DigiTour, which was on October 4th. So if you guys were there, comment below, if anyone's watching. So we just want to tell you guys, because it was a crazy, crazy night. And
So
I'm sure
fun.
a lot of you guys want to go to DigiFEST or DigiTour.
Which you should.
Yeah, you should want to go, but I think there are some things that you might want to know about it because it wasn't really what we expected, but in a positive way, I guess.
And we'll have lots of videos at the end so you can skip there. Yeah.
Let's get into it.
We left halfway through the day. It was a Friday. So we left at lunch from our school and then we went back to her house and then her dad drove us there and it was awesome. We made sure we were all excited. There was a lot of people in line, like, waiting outside. There was a line all the way down the street. I think, like, there were, like, 200 people ahead of us, which we were all right with because it was general admission, so we didn't really have to, like...
Which was, like, no assigned seating, if you guys know.
Yeah.
And we were probably there 4 hours before, which is a lot. And when we were talking to my dad and everyone, we thought there would only be maybe, like, 50 people ahead of us, but there definitely was not. There was a lot more. Yeah, so anyways, after the 4 hours that we waited... The guy there was very strict that if you ran, you'd get kicked out, and I thought that was good. Everyone walked in calmly, actually, and when we got in, we were about like 20 rows back, which we were kind of sad about because we wanted to be a lot closer. But we did try moving up, and we moved up about 2 or 3 rows, and I'm not lying, I'm not over-exaggerating when I say this. O2L was the hosts. If you guys don't know who O2L are,
we'll link them down below in case you don't know who they are.
I'm sure you guys do. And they walk out on the stage, and I'm not like, the whole crowd just pushes forward, and we literally got up to probably by that point like 6th row.
Yeah, we were
and
so
I'm not
close by
over-exaggerating.
Like by that point, we were literally like so close to everybody around us, even though we had no idea who they were. But we were fine with it because we were so close. We lost
some of our other friends that went with us. People were getting punched. People were getting shoved. It was like...
trampled. There was security like pulling people out of the crowd.
Yeah. So basically, once the concert had started, we were probably about 6th row. People were passing out constantly because it was literally like a mosh pit. Like, it was so close and sweaty, and people were jumping on each other, and people were... It was a mess.
You enjoyed that video. Okay, so the whole thing was awesome. Who all went? There was like
O2L, Sawyer Hartman, Casper, Marcus, Alfie, Zoe, Tanya, Luke Connor, Jim,
Weekly Chris,
Andrea Russet, and
Gen X Pen. Time to leave came. Everyone just like was so, at that point it was so hot. Everyone was just like ready to just pass out in their car on the way home, which we live like an hour away. We left. People could stay and meet them afterwards, but there was so many people that we just decided to leave because we're probably going to go back next year anyways.
Yeah, we're hoping so. Maybe we'll get VIPs.
Yeah.
But another thing about the concert is that it was so much fun, and it really was a concert. There was so much music. Trevor from O2L, he performed and he was great. So much music the whole time, so much dancing, and just so much fun. So basically, things to keep in mind for your DigiTour experience. Expect to get shoved and pushed and punched. I literally like went crowd surfing when Marcus Butler jumped in, and I'm not even over exaggerating. So if you're not into that kind of thing,
don't go.
Don't go.
Another thing, don't bring a backpack. There were people around us that had bags, and it was just so much to carry around with you, and you're like lugging it around, and people will get annoyed with you. They'll probably like pull you by it.
And I definitely think, even if you don't get VIPs, going to the DigiTour was so much fun. It was so awesome. We were so close to them, like you'll see in some of the videos and pictures. We were literally like hands reach from them. And so I think that if you can't like afford the VIPs or you whatever, definitely still go because you'll still have a blast, but make sure that you go early.
Just wear good shoes. Because after waiting in line for like 5 hours, and then you get an adrenaline rush, and then your feet, you don't realize they're hurting so much, and then by the end of the night, you're like, I wish I wore running shoes.
Yeah. And so I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Overall, we had an amazing time at the DigiTour. It was like the craziest night of our life, one of the coolest. And we really hope that we'll get to go to the next DigiTour. And if you guys have the opportunity to go to DigiTour or DigiFEST or whatever, definitely go.
Here are all of our
videos. So I hope that you guys enjoy, and we'll see you guys next time.
To cross the finish stage, is right.